especially if it's an actual maybe a reception where everybody's doing their own thing. But the ability to just be very observant and watch what is going on, something that will really, really help. And I personally, one rule that I use for framing sometimes, especially in events, is I try to know, for example, in weddings or even in burials, or in anything, I try to know who is who. And by who is who, I mean, try to find out the relationship of people that are there. So, for example, I know the bride, of course, they're the ones that call me for the parents. I know the bride, I know the groom. But I may not know the bride's mom. Maybe I will know that, of course. Maybe the bride's elder or younger sister. Maybe the bride's father. Maybe the bride's father's brother. When you know certain relationships, sometimes play to the highest level, that's composing. You are really trying moving your hands, but in photography, you are referring to the process of composing a picture. It involves choosing what you include in the frame and what you leave out. This photograph is a picture I took on Johnny G at his event he did last year, and he was on stage performing. And personally that day, I saw this light coming this way, and I saw another light coming that way. And I tried to wait for him to come in between where the two lights will meet, like an X, like a target. And then I waited, he was dancing, so I was also observing. I was taking shots, but looking at these two lights behind him. And the moment in this particular frame he was trying to turn, the moment he turned facing me and then almost turning away, I took my shot. And then it appeared like as if right in the middle of the picture, Johnny G is there. That is framing. I chose next slide, no please. Thank you. So real quick, we'll go into the types of framing. This list is not exhaustive. I'll provide this media stuff to FOTO KABA so that you can look at them, so that you can go to the source. The source will have so many, but we'll just touch on three. So first is architecture, using buildings or building elements to frame a picture. So in this first photograph, we have these iron bars you see here. They are present on the other side. So I took my camera, placed it in between these two bars, and framed them in the bars. So this architecture is just a word, really, because I'm using part of the building to frame the subject. Second is natural, and using elements from natural environment. And in this situation, I saw this place with a huge growth of, I think it's called elephant grass, it's kind of big grass. So I just told the model to sit down right in the middle. And then in a way, everything looks similar except the person in the center. That's what framing does. Natural. Grass, human being. One human being. Grass, one human being. So we frame her using natural elements. The third, and not the last, or not the least, is light and shadow frames. So you can use light and rules just give you a framework, something to work with. One of them is the rule of thirds, which is that for every picture there is a grid. There is a grid that cuts it into three places. So for example, let's say for this particular portrait picture, there is one line here, another line here, and then you have 1, 2, 3. So her upper body is in the first grid, her mid body, torso, is in the second grid, and then her lower body is in the last or the lower part of the grid. So she's, let's say, balanced out. It's a nice looking picture because it follows that rule of thought. Similarly here, of the bride, surprised the bride. I think she was not expecting to see him, or I think he came and he was like, so you are getting married, like sort of joking, you are getting married, Abby? And she was like, ah! And the husband was shaking her. This guy behind is the husband's friend, and I think this other person is the husband's friend. But the idea that I wanted to just show everybody related to this photograph in this frame. And I successfully data by filling it up with the people that are there. So these people are the subjects. There's really no single subject here. These people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they are the subjects. The only way to really explain golden ratio is to say, for me, you will tell me if you get it, I will explain it again, is that you want to position your subject slightly off center, top right. It can be top left too. But if you look at this picture, let's say center is here, center is like here. I mean, can you see this? Center is like here, but it's not, the subject is not there. The subject is somewhere to the top right at this point. The idea is that in golden ratio, you want to, yes, the spiral goes something like this and then comes here. So this way that everything cuts is the golden ratio. It's just a little bit of mathematics, but it's not hard. Trust me, it's not hard. It's not hard math. And then a fourth rule is symmetry and asymmetry. This just simply shows you can show a reflection of a person. That's symmetry and asymmetry. You can divide a picture into two places. Maybe with a mirror or something. But in this case, I chose to use water. And this is actually Lagos during the flooding season. Somebody, a friend of mine, he took his picture in his estate. And he made me laugh because when Lagos want to invite you to their place, they tell you, do you know Japanese estate? I stay in the estate. I was like, okay, nice, let me come to your estate. And then when I saw the water, in my mind I was like, what's going on? There's flood inside estate. Like it's normal Lagos style now. And I was like, but I thought at least in the estate they were to places, but this one shocked me. But we now use it to create symmetry. He is standing outside and then his reflection is in the water. His reflection is in the water. Yes. It's the only human being, grass, trees, and then sky. So everything is framing on him. Once you look at the picture, he's the standing thing that is standing out. Why is he looking at the bush? Everything is looking normal, but he's looking there. Maybe there's something there that we're not seeing. This natural movement is framing. Next slide, sir. Ooh. I like this. So what do you think is going on here? What kind of framing do we think is this?
Golden ratio.
Golden ratio. Okay. What is the center of attraction here? What is that golden thing? Is it her head or the gun? The gun? You don't like her face? Her face is not fine. Actually, yes, it's golden ratio, but there's also filling the frame. What do you think?
Yes.
That is
The fascinating elements of the gun and the rosary, an act of like a object of peace, or
peace, okay.
An object of spirituality at the same time an object of violence.
Of violence, okay.
Contrasting element and
okay.
the fact that it's also a norm, like that's holding the gun.
So that creates a dilemma for you.
Yes, sir.
Why is somebody a Christian holding gun? But is there anyone that says that God should not be held by Christians?
No, sir, it's not like.
I get you. Don't mind, pulling your leg. Then also think that if you look at this picture, there is a color contrast. There is like this kind of gradient, yes, surrounding the weapon, and the person has a more brownish or I would say human tint to them. So I think it's a contrasting image, and for me, yes, feel the frame, golden ratio to a certain extent, and to a certain extent, even leading lines, yes. Light and shadow. Yes. There's no light and shadow on this side of her face, and then the dark part of her house generally makes her someone you should want to fear. Next slide, sir. Okay. This is also a little bit of. I will call this. What do you call this particular image? Or as in, what kind of frame do you think happened here?
Still of course.
Stay now. Good of thought, okay. Like his dead center. His environment around him. And then what of this one?
Asymmetrical.
Asymmetry. Right? Yes, asymmetry. Because these two people are these two people, but they are not exactly the two people you are seeing, because now we are seeing their side and here we are seeing their front. So yeah, asymmetry. That's also something. There's also shadows, dark,
Yeah.
and then this place is lit. They are lit, and their image is also lit in the picture. Next slide. Okay. In this part,
Wow.
what do you think is going on in this first photograph? What role is in this first photograph? What role? Okay, let me give you an option. Let me give you two. Between rule of thoughts and asymmetry, which one comes to mind first?
Asymmetry.
Why? Why asymmetry? Why?
Glasses.
Okay, the glasses. Okay.
There's this kind of repeating pattern.
Reflection. Yeah, it was important.
Okay. Treatment.
Uniformity.
Uniformity. Okay. Me, I also feel that if you split this guy into two from this half, this guy's hand is like this on this side. His hand is like this on this side. I don't know if you understand. There's some kind of symmetry. If you split them right down the middle, just imagine, just cut these three guys, cut them center, dead center. You will notice that